Yeah, so the water here has receded quite a bit, even just within the past 15 minutes. If we head out here in the street, cars are passing through once again. But when we got here, we saw the water several feet high, several inches high, rather, this entire street covered with water. Now it's receding quite a bit so that the cars can come through again. But get this, there were some kids out here during all of this, and they actually caught a fish in the water. You could see it down here. You were the one that found the fish, right? Tell me a little bit about what it was like to see that.
It was kind of surprising that we found a fish in the middle of the road swimming around. And yeah.
Now this is out here over on Cook Street and Hanover Avenue. And even we've seen people's cars here getting flooded. We've seen some people right over here that actually had to leave 2 cars out here. We've got Dad and Uncle out here as well. Did you guys see people who just had to get out? And
yeah, we've seen that. We actually got to see a person on a kayak or a canoe, whatever, floating by. It was funny. So we were supposed to be in New Jersey for our son's birthday, but we're making the best out of the situation. Just got a couple laughs and all of that. And apparently these ones caught a fish, so might have good dinner.
That's how you know the water was just that high out here. I mean, even people were saying you couldn't see trash cans out here. Enough to catch a fish in the street. In the middle of the street, you could catch a fish out here. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
I mean, this street is bad with flooding in this area. It usually does flood, but this time it was probably the worst I've seen it since we've been living here about like 4 years. So it's probably the worst I've seen it in the 4 years I was living here. The floods were pretty high, almost up to like waist level, and I'm like 6 feet. So yeah, it was pretty bad.
Wow, pretty crazy out here to see. Thanks so much for chatting with us, and hope you guys have fun out here. Just cleanup crews working hard out here to get this mess cleaned up and make sure that the roads are safe for people to get back on. This area was under a flash flood warning earlier this afternoon. You could see things are getting a little bit back to normal out here, but the mud still in the road, a lot of debris and trash out here as well. We will continue to keep an eye on this. Crews have been out here since 8 a.m. just making sure that people are safe and get out of their cars when they got stuck. I'm sure some people will be coming back to get these cars quite soon. For now, we're live in Meriden. Alicia Machado, Fox 61 News.